Hi, thanks for watching. Let's talk about money. My name is Echo from Simplified Home Loans. And the reason why I started this talk is the recent ASIC, the Woman Talk About Money campaign. I was really inspired by that. The reason being is I've been working in the finance industry for over 10 years. I've seen a lot of life cases. I definitely agree with ASIC. The survey shows 46% of us felt overwhelmed or stressed when we talk about money or making decisions regarding money. Let's face it, it's not something that we talk about every day all the time. We definitely have much more fun thing to talk about, and also it's not something that school really teaching us how to deal with properly. That's why I feel like with my experience, my skills, that's something I really can help and start the conversation. So let's, before I start, last time I mentioned the major sponsor for this talk is Long Dolphin. They encouraged me and helped me to put this together. A lot of people actually ask me who are they and what they do. So Long Dolphin is the first marketplace for your home loans. It's just like eBay for your home loan. It just couple simple clicks, it will save you thousands in mortgage repayments. And then on that note, again, due to the high demand from our last time, Aly is coming back today as a special guest. Let's welcome Aly. Aly is the owner and for the Bayside Law Group.
Hi, Echo. Thanks for having me back by popular demand.
I know, thanks Aly.
No
obviously the point that you brought up last time helped a lot of people start thinking about something we actually didn't even thought about it before. And then, so that's why I think let's continue with our conversation with our money topic. You explained to us last time you had over 10 years experience.
That's right.
In the law practice. Well, before was majority in corporate, now you're owning your own business.
Yes.
So when you're self-employed, in terms of money, who do you turn to for money advice and guidance?
Yeah. Look, to be honest, I turn to the experts. I seek out professional advice. I have a great accountant and a financial planner, and I've got lots of other professional friends in the industry. So
definitely help you out.
Yeah, definitely help me out for sure.
And also we all know it's so different when you self-employed or when you're getting a PAYG income.
Yes.
So in terms of the long-term goal, obviously we all want to retire and have a really good retirement life. So what are you doing preparing yourself in that kind of aspect when you're now self-employed?
Yeah, look, that's a really good question. And I mean, I can't provide advice on that, but what I'm doing personally, it is very different, you know, being self-employed where you're not getting those regular superannuation contributions. So what I'm doing, again, speaking to an expert, putting together a proper financial plan, and putting together some strategies to make sure that I will have enough money for retirement, as unfortunately the stats show that most people won't have enough in their retirement funds. So it's important to be prepared early.
Yeah, okay, good advice, good point. On that note though, I promise every time when I talk to you, I'll come with a question. So this time the question is around retirement. I've seen more and more parents now selling off their big house, they're downsizing, and it's a popular trend at the moment. People actually start building a granny flat using the money from the sale of the property in one of their kids' backyard. So that's actually a win-win situation because the parents will have more than enough money left over to support them through the rest of their retirement life, and then they're so close to their grandkids and kids, so they can help out around the house more often and more convenient as well. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, look, in many situations it is a win-win. You have a situation whereby people are pooling assets and pooling funds. So obviously from a financial point of view, it can be advantageous. Also socially as well, it can be great because you've got people living together. It can assist with childcare.
You don't have to travel far for
family
dinner.
Well, that's exactly right. And you've got live-in babysitters maybe. And the other issue is the affordability and often access of aged care can be a real consideration as well. And it allows people to sort of remain independent and living at home for longer than maybe they would have if they'd been living by themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
But from a legal perspective, what does it mean
Yeah.
legally?
Yeah, look, that's a really good question. Legally, these types of arrangements can bring up all sorts of potential issues. One of the big ones is what the arrangement is going to be. Who is to pay for the bills? You know,
You mean like electricity, water?
rates.
Right.
What happens if there's some maintenance that's needed to the property? Or let's say one of the parties wants to paint the house or do some renovations. Who pays for that? That can be something that needs to be and should be considered up front.
Yeah.
The other issue, which can be a real problem, is where if you have parents living with children and a child's spouse, what happens if that couple break up and the house has to be sold as part of a property settlement?
That's a good question.
Yeah, the parents can end up with nowhere to live. So that can be a problem. There's also the issue around estate equalisation. So if you've got parents that are investing money to improve one of their children's properties,
Yep.
what happens if there's other children involved? Is that to be equalised on their passing? Or how do they want to deal with that?
Okay, what do you mean? So if the parents spend 100,000 build a granny flat in my backyard,
Yes.
and that probably adds value to my property
That's
by
right.
150,000, and my sister is not getting the equal share out of that profit. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So if the parents' will, for example, was set up so that if it's two children, they get equal benefit from the estate each, but really one of the children's already received 150,000. So what's been divided is the balance between the two. So whether the child that missed out on the initial investment, should they get an extra 150,000 and then everything be split?
Yeah.
I mean, that may not be the case, but they're the types of conversations that need to be had from the very outset.
Thanks again. I think you gave us a good question to think about, and definitely there will be steps before we put a lot of arrangement in place.
Yes.
Let's go back to the early point as well. It's important to find the proper professional to give you advice and support. So again, if we wanted to reach out to you, what's your contact details?
Yeah, sure. So my best way to contact me is through my website. That's www.baysidelawgroup.com.au, or by way of email to Aly, ALY, at baysidelawgroup.com.au.
Thanks, Aly.
Thanks, Echo.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Again, very keen to get feedbacks, and also very interested to know what other money conversation you wanted to have. PM me on my Facebook or my LinkedIn. Talk to you soon. Thank you.